Hello hellings, my name's Damien and welcome to another video. I want to talk about the reason why I started a YouTube channel and the reason behind it. When did I first start it out, who I am, why I see my channel in the next few years, and what happens when you heat up a honey bun and then toss it in the snow after microwaving for 5 minutes. I'm just asking for science. It's a science project, don't worry, don't ask. My background, my history, why I'm doing this, and obviously, also forgive my hair. I flat ironed it the other day, and it does whatever it wants to do, so each their own, or whatever the saying is. Why did I finally start a channel? I made so many channels in the past that I just didn't really post to. I wanted to post, but like I didn't know the idea of posting. I had dreams of being like Markiplier, being like Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Cinnamon Toast Ken, Nola, everyone. And Game Grumps. I want to be a gamer channel, but as I grew up, the love for games just died out. But anyways, mostly it's because I didn't feel skilled enough or I felt out of place. So I mostly just gave up. And years later, after I made those channels as a kid, I found out that I had depression, anxiety, and so many other illnesses, to the point where I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like posting. Even if I did, I didn't feel like posting. I didn't feel like, well, I had the idea of doing what I wanted to do, but when it came to doing it, I never did. And that went on for years until I got the right medicine in my system, which is currently now. So I have the right medicine in my system, and now I want to create. But let me explain why I didn't create all. Let's start there. Growing up, I was the weird kid, basically. I didn't fit in. I had a couple of friends but throughout school, but I didn't fit in. I was bullied a lot. So that also messes with my self-esteem and my anxiety. This was before I realized I had depression, anxiety, and all those illnesses I have. And I grew up in school learning that, oh, I wasn't good enough, or I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. I wasn't pretty enough, I wasn't successful enough. I wasn't popular, basically. So I never did anything with my channels, even if I wanted to. Because I felt like an imposter, basically. I had an imposter syndrome, and I still do. In middle school, I wanted to be a YouTuber. At first, I wanted to be an artist. I want to be an artist in Japan, making anime art, because I love drawing. And then I slowly wanted to be a YouTuber. And then I found out about Instagram, and then Vine. And I wanted to do so much stuff. I didn't know what it was called. I just knew I wanted to be a YouTuber. So I looked into it, and it grew from there. I learned about the equipment, the cameras, most of the stuff I could learn at the time I was a teenager. And I made one video, and it was about this star butterfly wand. And that was the first video I ever made on my iPhone 4S. After that, I never posted again. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I felt good about it. I don't know if I felt bad about it, but I know I just didn't post after that. I was like, that's too cringy, I don't like it. I deleted it. And as I went on with school, I finally dropped out when I found out I had depression, anxiety, and all these mental illnesses that I couldn't cope in school with. That was a serious thing to my mother, and it's a serious thing to school, because they had a reputation to hold. And that's when I got evaluated and found out, like I said, I had depression, anxiety, and other mental illnesses. When I was dropping out, I also was still depressed. I was on the right medicines. I was on fluoxetine, which was 5 milligrams at first. And I was also on lithium, which you know is bad for you if you're on it, because it doesn't do nothing. Well, for me, it doesn't. It just made me gain weight. And that added on to my self-esteem. I felt fat. I was over 300 pounds. I am down to 238 and 225. I'm good. But I was over 300 pounds because of that medicine. until I was taken off of it. Imagine my self-esteem. I'm already being told I was ugly, stupid, everything under the book. And now, I was skinny in school. I was very skinny in school. But now I gained over 300 pounds. Imagine how I feel now. And that stuck with me since, even though I was out of school and I didn't have the bullying, being overweight and just, I still am overweight, but that's besides the point. Being overweight ruined my self-esteem to the most extent. And I felt like I couldn't go anywhere. I was mostly a homebody. I stayed in playing games, drawing, trying to draw at least, watch TV mostly, or watch YouTube. I watch YouTube almost every day, and I still do. That's one of my coping skills, watching YouTube. I was so depressed that time, all throughout, like, I was 15 or 14 when I dropped out of school, and I am 27 now, so I was depressed for almost 4 or 3 years in that slump. Barely ate, or I ate too much. I had panic attacks off the wazoo. I didn't do anything. I just laid in bed watching YouTube, just moping around, being in the slump. I mean, what was I supposed to do? I was depressed. I had no good medicine in my system. I was on so many antidepressants that the only thing that actually worked was fluoxetine. It made a little bit of difference, but it wasn't much. After I grew up, the years changed, right? I was on different medicines here and there, here. I've been on medicine since I was 14. The hard medicines. Lithium, let me see. Lithium, I can't remember the rest, but it's like, you know, the really depressed, like for adults, the medicine, the antidepressants for adults. I was mostly on those. That's how severe depressed I was. And this will go on to the story of why I want to be a YouTuber. Let me continue. And with the bullying, I was so spiteful. After I got out of school, I felt worthless because I couldn't go to school without being bullied. I love to learn, and learning is my passion. I'm still learning about YouTube. I'm learning about a lot of social media stuff. I'm learning about drawing. I'm learning about something. Keep my brain occupied. Cause I have ADHD and autism, so my brain is always wired on something or fixated on something. If it's not, I'm going to go crazy. I love to learn, but I couldn't go to school. You see where that's wrong? I think I am almost the only person who actually wants to go to school. I actually want to go to school to learn. Even though we repeat the same thing over and over again, it goes in one year and out the other. But when I learn something new or something interesting, I'm invested in it. I love learning about science, math. Even though math is so complicated, if it's in algebra, I'm not interested. And trigonometry, whatever it's called, trigonometry, whatever it's called, I can't say it. I'm not interested. But when I learn certain methods, like cool methods about learning math, I love it. I ain't good with math. I can do math in my head. But when it comes to like the hard numbers, like exponent, little bit 3-number multiplication, I can't do that. I can add, subtract, multiply, and divide with like 2 digits. I can't do 3 digits. I mean, I can do that in my head, but like when it comes to the hard stuff, I can't. I'm like, I have to write it down, or I have to do like this in the math. I have to put the 1, 0, and I'm like, no. I learned something so cool, so interesting, that I forgot it. But again, I was so spiteful for those bullies, and I was so angry. I wanted nothing but the worst to happen to those bullies, because they were so busy on being cool and being popular. But anyways, as I was bullied, and how do I put this? When I was in school, I loved taking pictures of my friends. I love taking pictures of the house, outdoors, nature. I love taking pictures of my plush toys, everything. I love taking pictures. I love the camera. I love being on camera. As a kid, I had took my mom's camera. I'd do like little skits, little plays here and there, and I was having a ball. And then I got to middle school. I was a kid then. I was like in elementary at the time. Like to second grade, first grade, I believe. And when I got to middle school, I felt like I was too ugly for the camera. I felt unworthy of the camera. My love for the camera faded. I didn't like being on camera when I went to school photo shoots. I didn't like being on camera when I went to take pictures with my friends. I didn't even like being on camera in my family photos. My niece take pictures of me when we were both little kids. I didn't like being on camera. I would hide my face. I would stop smiling. That's how bad I felt. How bad I felt in front of a camera. I felt ugly. I felt unwanted. And I felt like if I disappeared, no one would care. I take a lot of medicines just to survive and stuff. Some medicines I have to pay for, even when my insurance don't pay for it. But anyways. Again, I was on medicines over and over again. I keep changing throughout my life. I was on lithium, the worst medicine to be. It's a mood stabilizer, right? And it made me, like I said, it gave me 300 pounds from that alone. Worst medicine to be on. And again, my self-esteem hit rock bottom. My self-esteem was so low that I hit rock bottom. I didn't want to do anything. Like I said, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I was so down. I was so depressed. But after a few years, I was able to break away from it. I was put on Vega. That's my schizophrenia mood stabilizer, basically. Basically my mood stabilizer. So far, so good. And I love it so much. I get it. It's a shot that I get like every 3 months. And so far, it's the best shot to get. For me, that is. Instead of being on lithium. And the other thing I would put on was motivational. It's also a mood stabilizer. So far, I love the meds. And I feel a lot better about myself. I feel prettier, but I'm still have that low self-esteem inside of me. Still kind of there, but it's also like I'm trying to get over with it with this YouTube channel. I'm trying to be more on social media. I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. And so far, I am happy with myself. I'm glad that I'm breaking the mold and not letting people get to my head. They're still in my head and stuff, but I'm pushing that aside as much as I can to focus on what I want to do and what they say I couldn't do. First, I didn't post for a long time after that. After I found I was on Motion and Vega, I didn't post anywhere. I didn't post on Instagram, TikTok. I didn't post anywhere. But I did look into Instagram one more time. I had posted a couple times when I was in middle school, but that's about it. Which was rarely because I post like anime pictures or pictures I found on the internet. I didn't post pictures of myself because I was bullied. But I looked at Instagram again, right? And I was like, hey, I could do this. It seems simple enough. But then I started doing research about it and more research. So I would post every so many days, every so many weeks, every so many months, and I stopped posting. I would rarely show up on Instagram. I try to post there from time to time, trying to be consistent. But consistent is my the word that I really fear. Because I try to be consistent with all my platforms. Instagram, TikTok, I'm on Blue Sky too. Twitter, I tried Twitter once. I don't like Twitter anymore, apparently. Obviously. YouTube, I try to be consistent on YouTube. Consistent is like bully to me. Because they bully me to be consistent. I can never be consistent. And I'm like, I can't do it. I'll just step back. And plus, I didn't have a niche. I didn't even know what a niche was. And I didn't know how to get a niche. I tried over and over again to find a niche. I tried learning from Modern Millie, Nick Nimmin, did IQ, so many other people. I'm just like, I can't find a niche. So I'm just gonna not have a niche. This is just in my life. That's why I'm inconsistent. But I tried, I failed, and I just took a step back until recently, you know? Recently, I took it seriously. I had watched a 3-hour Modern Millie video, which was so helpful for me. Got me paused and thinking really hard. Because before I was young mind, not really focused. Now I'm really focused. I'm like, I know what I want, but how do I put this into a video? How do I put this into a video idea? How do I put this into content? How do I make this a niche? I'm still not sure of my niche, but so far my niche sounds like for small content creators who want to grow, who struggle with imposter syndrome or just starting out. So a little bit of mental health. I like to talk about mental health. I like to talk about journaling. I like to encourage people to get help and get right medicine or right help they need. I'm like I'm not an advocate, but I'm more like I'm here with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to support you, and I'm here to help you as much as I can. Cause I don't want people going this alone. Cause like I said, I was depressed too. I was very depressed too. So I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to go through this. I know what it's like to go through that. I know I take a shot every time I say go through this, go through that. I know the feeling, and that's one of my main content that I'm thinking about doing is mental health. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not an expert. I am not an expert. I'm just somewhat experienced. So I wanted to make videos for small content creators who are struggling to start or have imposter syndrome or just shy or introvert like I am. Mental health. What was the other one? I read the other one. It was something else. If I remember, I'll tell you. Or I put it right over here. My list of ideas I have. Again, with Instagram, I was learning about Instagram. I was learning about YouTube too. And I was just learning and learning. I was consuming, never converting. I don't know, that's the word. Consuming but not doing. You know, I love to learn, so I was stuck for a while, like a long time. I would watch videos after videos after videos until I found the right help I needed. And that took me a long time because I watched some videos, felt pumped, feel like I can do this, I can do that. I find another video, I'm like, oh, that's not how you do it. Oh, I don't think I can do it anymore. And I feel demotivated. It goes from hype to extremely demotivated. It don't go beyond hype. It just goes like hype a little bit, then go straight to like, okay, this is hype right here. So if I go hype, it goes straight to like demotivated. Hype up here, demotivated. And I can't break away from that. And then I just keep watching videos after videos after videos, and still I feel depressed and I feel like I couldn't do it. And I'll have moments where I can say, I can do this, but again, I found videos that I'm like, oh man, you're right about that. I don't think I'll be able to do it. So I didn't. And sometimes I have the motivation, the energy at night is 5 o'clock as I'm recording this. This is the only time I actually have motivation to do it. After dinner or after lunch. I don't have motivation in the mornings. I don't have motivation at 12. I have motivation in the afternoon. And I have the energy in the afternoon. So like I said, I took a step back, and then 2022 came around, and I made a vision board in 2022. And I was so proud of this vision board. And I was so excited. I'm like, I could do this stuff, and I'm gonna do this. And I believe only like 2 or 3 things happened, or I got 2 or 3 things from that. I wanted the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I got that. It was something else I wanted. I can't remember, but that happened in that year. Other years, I guess I posted to YouTube like twice. This channel I'm on right now, I posted twice, believe it or not. I had one video that's unlisted because my friend wants me to post it, but I didn't like it. And I have another video that is my Vlogmas video, if you notice. And this video is next. But I'm gonna try to batch some videos, like at least 2 after this, well, 1 after this one. So there'll be 2 videos, and I'm gonna post that on the same day when I post this one. So if you've seen this now, another video will be up soon. But anyways, and like I said, in 2022, I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing. And I only got a couple of things from my vision board, which was surprising for me. And then 2024 hit, still nothing. I only posted a little here and there. I took pictures on Snapchat. It was mainly filters. I did filters on Snapchat. And I posted it on Snapchat. I posted some on Instagram. And then I stopped posting on Snapchat and stopped posting on Instagram. 2025 hit. And I was like, I want to try at least. So I started posting on Instagram again. And still nothing. I wasn't consistent. The main word, I wasn't consistent. So I just posted whatever I wanted until something stuck. Nothing stuck. I'm not saying you should have a niche, but you should have a set plan what you want your channel to be in the future. You want to make income? Do you want to be known for something? Do you want to grow a following? Do you want to sell a product? Anyways, it's so many things. And they said if you think about money, you're going to have a bad path. But My path mostly is becoming a content creator on YouTube, also income. That's my second idea. That's like my second wish, my second goal. I'm trying to make my main goal to grow on YouTube first, and then income come next. I mean, yes, I have ideas how much money I want to get every month. I have an idea when I want to get money, and I want to work forward to get money. But my main focus is growing on YouTube, growing a following, make a community of like-minded people like me, who are small creators, people who struggle with mental health, so many things. And as I think about that, the more I'm like, I don't want this to be about money. I mean, it's okay if I'm more like, it's okay if it comes to money, if I come monetized, but mostly I care about people like me, people who are struggling, people who are on mental health, people who want to be a creator but don't know where to start. I want to grow with you, and I want you to grow with me. You may grow faster. I may grow faster. We may grow at the same pace. We're growing together, and we're holding each other accountable for our videos. So if you want to post one video a week, cool. One video every 2 weeks, cool. One video every month, cool. I want you and me to be held accountable. I want to help you. I want you to learn how to start and do your best, basically. You don't have a niche? There's one good rule I heard. Make videos until something sticks. I keep hearing that's a bad and good thing. And that what happen to me. I drew until something sticked. I researched, like I said, I use AI. I don't use AI for art or anything, but I use AI to help me with content. Use AI to help me with ideas and niches. Help it brainstorm stuff for me. So I use AI to help me with my niche. I'm like, I'm just throwing stuff out here. I don't know what I want. Don't know what I do. And ask AI, I'm like, this is what I have so far. Can you give me questions about defining my niche, right? I was like, can you help me define my niche? And they were like, okay, how about these questions? So I answered those questions as much as I could. I didn't even put one where I couldn't really answer because I didn't have an idea of what I wanted. I don't know how to, I have some ideas, but I'm not sure about what I want. So that's why I put I don't know what I want. So I was like, I have an idea, but I don't know what I want. And they were like, okay, we'll work on that later. And it was beautiful. I was like, everything fit. I mean, this was after trial and error of finding my niche, the stuff I want to talk about, the stuff that feels like me. So I asked it so many times about my niche, and I couldn't find a good one. I watched that Martin Millie 3-hour video, and it stuck with me. Those AI prompts she gave in the worksheet, I put those in the AI, and that helped me a lot. Because the AI chat I'm using knows me a lot. I'm using Gemini, Google Gemini, and it's helped me a lot. I mean, after a day, I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore, because I was second-guessing myself. I'm used to second-guessing myself. I sat down and stopped and think, I can do this. If I put my mind to it, I can do this. With those ideas I had before, I try to find something that stick. But none of them, like I said, none of them stick until recently, like 2026. 2025, I was trying to find a niche, nothing stick, because I felt like I can make one video of this and I will burn out, or I will never come up with another idea. It was just like one shot go. Like I said, I gave up in 2025 on finding a niche. So I was like, I am the niche, but that wasn't good enough either. I wanted my niche to be like vlogs and stuff and lifestyle, but I also was like, that's not a good niche either, because a lot of people say lifestyle is not a good niche. You're not gonna get enough revenue in lifestyle, or people don't know you yet. That's why I'm doing this video, so people can know me and they can learn like from my experiences, and I can try to encourage you to start that channel, start that business, start that Instagram, start that anything you want to do, start that project. Even though you don't know a lot about it, you can do it basically. During 2025, almost the end of 2025, like around June and July, I was like, fuck it. I made my birthday vlog that I filmed for my friend because she wanted to see it. I didn't really want anyone else to see it because it was embarrassing. But it was just me talking about life, my cameras that I had, what I wanted for my birthday and stuff like that, which none of them came true, but it was hopeful wishing. She loved it. And I was like, okay, if I did that, I could do another one. But it took me months until making another video, and that was in November. I had made a Vlogmas video. I was like, I want to do this 25 days of Vlogmas. Never did that. But I did the Vlogmas prep. So, I mean, that was out there. I was proud of that a little bit. I got like 11 views now and 4 subscribers. Most of them are friends, but in my family. But I was proud of that video. I was like, I got 11 viewers. It's the more I can ever get on YouTube before. And I was proud of myself too. As I was hyped, my hype faded once again. The high went to the low again. And I stopped posting YouTube until now. I felt unmotivated and embarrassed because I was filming in front of my parents. I live with my parents again because I was with my grandma for a while, but I don't live with my parents. Why do I have a unibrow? Why do I have a unibrow? Oh my god. I'm gonna put my glasses up like that. I live with my parents, right? And the struggle of living with my parents is my embarrassment to film in front of them. So that's why I'm filming in my room now. I'm trying to learn the confidence of filming in front of my parents, basically. I also recorded another video before this one of me flowering my hair, but that's like a test video. I might post it, but it was just me talking and flowering my hair, which I stopped talking and then flowered my hair. That's why it looks like this, because I tried flowering it and just frizzed back up. My hair doesn't what it wanted to do. After I posted that Vlogmas video, I was thinking about it and I was like, I was so proud of that video. Why did I stop being proud of it? Why did I feel demotivated? And I was thinking, because I was being bullied in school to the point where I was like, I didn't feel good enough. And then I was thinking about it, and I really was thinking about it. I thought, I want to prove them wrong. I want to prove those bullies wrong. I want to prove that I am able to do anything I want. I don't have to be pretty. I don't have to be smart. I don't have to do anything. I just want to prove them that I am better than them. I want to prove them all wrong. And I was like, so I just got the courage and just start again. This is the second video I'll be posting to this channel, and I'm looking forward to it. I am really looking forward to it. I want people to grow along with me. I want this to be fun. I want this to be like a hobby, I guess, until I make it something big. I want this to be fun. I want to upload videos while it being a problem, being stressful. I want to make this a hobby first until I find something that sticks, and when I do, that'll be it. But right now, it's going to be a hobby. I want to try to come with ideas as value to you and value to me. Well, because I want to record it and like for memory keeping. So far, I want this to be value to you. Cause I'm not good with entertainment or anything like that. I like inspiring people, but I don't think I'm inspirational or entertaining. I'm sorry. I'm not, because I feel like I'm not. I tried to come up with some ideas. Some didn't stick. Some like I couldn't do. But then I was like, trying to find ideas that basically reinvented the wheel. I try to come up with my own ideas that have been done before, ideas that are new. I couldn't even reinvent the wheel. So I was like, I want to start with these videos first and just not stress about it. I mean, I wasn't intentionally trying to come up with new ideas. I was trying to come up with ideas that that I could do for a long time. Again, I'm not good with coming up with ideas because I'm watching videos that are not in my niche, because I like watching games, reactions, so much art, stuff like that. So I've been watching stuff that's not in my niche, but it's some niches. That's a niche that I want to do, but I don't like watching it myself. You see what I'm trying to say? It's like I understand the niche and I understand what people would like to see and stuff, but I don't like watching it myself. I watch from time to time, but not all the time. I have these two big words just stuck in my head. Just start. So with this channel, I just want to start and see where it leads. If it's just a hobby, good. If it leads to be a career or something big, great. And I'm not going to struggle to find ideas. I want this to go at my pace and see where it takes me. I'm not going to stress myself over content ideas or video ideas. I just want to go at my pace and see where that leads me. I want to get at least 1,000 followers and 400,000 watch time, because I want to be monetized. Like I said, it's in the back of my head. I do want to be monetized, but also I'm like, I want to do this for fun. And if it grows to be a career or get me monetized, then that's good. That's great, whatever. But so far, I want to grow a community, like-minded people like me. I want to show that you shouldn't be afraid to be who you are and be afraid to be weird or cringe. I consider myself cringe. I consider myself weird. But I'm proud of being weird. I'm proud to be different. I'm proud to be cringe. I'm proud to be me. So I'm proud of being myself. I want people to find that light in the end of the tunnel. I want to help. I want to show them that you can do anything, basically, if you put your mind to it. So that's why I'm kind of, my goals for my channel. I have more, but I'm saying this now. But that's my goal for my channel, to inspire people that you can do it if you put your mind into it. You just gotta start. I know it's hard to start. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help as much as I can. I want to grow my self-esteem. That's one of my goals too. I want to grow my self-esteem back up. I want my self-esteem to be so high that I can look in the mirror and just stare at myself and smile and say, I'm beautiful, I'm talented, I did this, you know? I want to build my self-esteem up with this channel too. My last two things, getting over my imposter syndrome and building a community. I think I said that already, but I really want to build a community. But getting over my imposter syndrome. I want to get over my imposter syndrome so badly. I want to be able to be myself, be liked for being me, being liked for being weird, being different. I want to be me. I want this channel to show that I'm me, and that's, no one can change that, you know? Alright, it's getting dark out, so I'm gonna end this video here. Be sure to like this video if it sparked a fire in you to go out there and just start. Subscribe if you want a weird, messy For You page with my weird videos. I'll be seeing you on the flip side. See ya.